my dear masters, my dear gods, my dear friends. Namaste to all. Welcome to the today's session, Holistic Wellness Program. Today we are in the day 18. So we are going to start our session. Before starting our session, so my sincere pranams to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste. Yes. So, friends, day 18 schedules of the different concepts. Spiritual concept from 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Meditation practice 9:30 to 10 p.m. The holistic lifestyle 10 to 10:15. Mudra therapy 10:15 to 10:30. And then finally question and answers. The 18 topics are Appo, deepo, bhavaI, great Buddha's teaching. Paneer, cheese, ice cream, cool drinks. What are the drawbacks and what are the disadvantages of this? Mudra for kidney problems, home remedies for kidney problems, and finally question and answers. Right. Right. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods. So today, the spiritual concept which we are going to discuss is Appo, deepo, bhavaI. Appo, deepo, bhavaI is the great teaching of Gautam Buddha, the Lord Gautam Buddha. So, in his last final stage of his life, this is the great teaching which has come out of him. Friends, so today, this is most fundamental concept of spiritual wisdom, and it is highly, highly important wisdom, which we need to, every one of us, we need to understand and we need to implement in our life. So this is called Appo Deepo Bhava. It's a formula. It's a formula for your spiritual life, friends. We need to follow that. Day in, day out, we must follow this. So then our life will be, there's no question of dukkha in our life. That means the sadness, the unhappiness in our life will never be there. We'll be always joyful and blissful in our life, whatever it may be. The difficulties, the odds in the life, in everybody's life, it will be there. Even you take the great masters, enlightened masters, in their own life also, the greatest difficulties were there. Lot of difficulties came. Still they withstand. They need to treat their path. They need to walk their path. No one can walk your path, my dear friends. You have to do your own meditation. You have to observe your own breath. I can't do for you, on behalf of you, I can't do that job. I can't witness your breath. I can't do your meditation. Similarly, everyone has to do their own meditation. Everyone has to lead their life on their own foot. They never ever depend on others. You can't depend on anybody, any other people outside of you. Never ever depend on any of your requirements. That's most important formula, my dear friends. So that's how. So when you don't depend on others, you have no issues from anybody, from anyone else. You never face any issues. You have no dependency at all. You are independent. You take your own decisions. You do your own deeds, karmas, and you take responsibility for the results of that karmas, my dear friends. That's most important. That's what we need to learn throughout our life. So most of the times we try to, make our entire things, we try to make somebody else responsible other than us. Try to ask anybody, why did you fail? Only one say one thing. Somebody cheated me, somebody did this wrong, and somebody given me the trouble. All this you try to say. That means you try to throw the blame on many, many people. So that's not going to be true at all. The truth is everything, whatever you did, out of your own wisdom, you have done something. That might be wrong, that might be great, whatever it may be. It might be wonderful. For everything, you are responsible. Other than you, in this whole universe, there is no other species which is similar to you. You are a unique nature. You are the unique personality on this in this entire universe, my friends. The entire cosmos. You are the unique personality. You are the unique soul. So you don't need to depend on anybody. You don't need to make anybody else responsible for your outcome, for your deeds, for your outcomes, my dear friends. This you need to remember all the time in your mind. How do you get that? That kind of the kind of mentality or the kind of the character, the kind of the whatever we try to remember. Always we need to remember this. We need to make it as a habit for us. We can convert this into our own habit of making ourselves responsible for everything in our life throughout our life. In fact, for the next birth, for the previous birth, for everything, we are only responsible. This is what we learned already many times in all the classes we learned. I've taken a birth on this Earth planet means it is not by accident. It is by design. It is by the greatest design, which is done by myself in the upper worlds, Urtholokas. Okay. So in the Urtholokas, whatever happened, right? In Urtholokas, whatever the decision I have taken in the higher worlds, because of that, I came down to the Earth planet. Otherwise, I could have not come. I took the decision. It means I create every reality of mine is created by myself. No one else has created. Friends, when you try to understand what is our power, true power, okay? Our true power is infinite. You need to remember this all the time in the mind. You are infinite, you have infinite potential within you. It is nowhere outside. Never ever search outside at all. That's what I would like to tell all the time. So the reason is, yesterday we learned from Jesus Christ. He's a great yogi, he's a Jagat Guru, right? So like that, Jagat Guru, Adi Shankaracharya. Even the Adi Shankaracharya in his own life, lot of misery has taken place. So sometimes they are given for him to drink the lead liquid with the lead. So they are given him to drink. He has drunk that lead poison. It's actually still nothing happened to him. The reason is he has already converted his physical body, that is Mamsa Pinda, into Mantra Pinda. That's called entire is the system, his whole body has been converted into the energy body. So that doesn't affect him. It did not affect him. Likewise, there are many masters, for example. So that's why never ever worry about any other outside things. Nothing will impact you as long as you are in the soul consciousness. As long as you are living in the soul consciousness, nothing is going to affect you. So friends, likewise, so on this occasion, we need to remind ourselves once again, the yesterday's Jesus Christ teaching. I am the Son of the God. I and my Father is one. I and you are one. Okay, this is a great statement. In this, what is that inference you are taking, friends? The great inference is there. Such a great inference, when you always remember in your own, when you inside, just imbibe it, and let it go inside to every cell of you. Inside of you, every cell, it has to imbibe. That's more important, my dear friends. So when it happens that, then what will happen is always it will be with you. That consciousness, that awareness is always with you. Then you never worry about anything else outside. You always depend for everything, you depend on yourself, my dear friends. What is that? I am the son of the God. First of all, I am the son of the God. So the inference of this is, I am the son of the God means the Paramatma, the creator of the entire cosmos, for example. So we call it as a Paramatma. So when I am the son of the God, then why do I need to worry? Always I need to remember only one thing. Let's say mother has got 2 children, or 5 children, 4 children, whatever it may be. She takes care of all the children, isn't it? Will she leave any of the children left alone, not attending or any of the children's requirements and all? It never. But it takes time. For every children, she allocates some time. They have to wait. Likewise, all of us, all the Amshatmas, all the human beings, we are all the children of God. That means I am the son of God. I means my Amshatma, not this physical body. Physical body is just a manifestation of the soul consciousness in the physical form. After some time, this physical body will disappear. It's not going to be there. Not at all. Right? So that's why the Amshatmas, what are all soul, the all individual souls are the son of God. Okay. When you are the son of the God, why do you worry about it? Why do you worry about anything? Be it a job or your finance situation or your relationships or your any kind of mental worries, physical worries, you don't need to worry at all, my dear friends. Just trust your God. Trust your God. Who is your God? Inside you. There's a God residing there within your physical body. Your physical body is a temple. Within your temple, there is a God. That God is your own soul consciousness. Is a Paramatma or a soul or God, whoever it may be. It is well within you, right? So just trust Him. Leave everything to Him. You don't need to break your head. I'm not getting married, or I didn't get my whatever. My problems are not solved. I didn't get a job. Everyone will have their own set of questions, their own set of difficulties in the physical life. That's quite common, my dear friends. But you don't need to blame anybody. You don't need to worry about anybody. Just live your life with the present moment, having only two things. Only one thing is non-violence always. That is karuna. You should have always karuna about the all the about all the life beings. You must be showing karuna. That is compassion. And second thing is having the wisdom, spiritual wisdom. If these two things are there with you, just go on in the life. Everything will happen at the right time. It falls. Everything falls in the place. Fall in the place. You don't need to worry. You don't need to take more tension, more anxiety. All this doesn't work, my dear friends. Right? Many times you observe in your life, you tried so much, but you left it. That happens. At the right time, it happens. Isn't it? So why does it happen like that? Nature knows what to give, when to give. But you don't have patience. You don't have the kind of endurance within you. You are in an anxiety. You are in a disappointment, depression. Out of these, you are playing. These kind of negative frequencies will never be conveyed to your soul. First of all, you don't need to ask anything, friends. You don't need to ask not even single piece or single the piece of your choice or requirements. Never ever you don't need to ask to your own God. You don't need to ask anything. They knows everything what you need, right? For example, so you are a one company manager. You have booked a travel to your all the employees. What do? You try to prepare the itinerary. You try to give them all the tickets. You try to book all their requirements. Different hotels, all these things. As a manager of the company, you are booking a picnic, a trip to all of your employees. Do you take care of everything small to the big thing? Isn't it? You do that, isn't it? Similarly, what exactly happens, my dear friends? So you all came from the supreme soul, right? From the Paramatma, you descended to the earth planet, right? For what purpose you came? For a picnic. So every inch of every small to big thing, everything is decided already. What must be happen in your life? Whether you must face some difficulties, whether you must go through the good times, bad times, the great times, marvelous times, amazing times, whatever it may be. Everything is decided and given, the complete chart is given to you, but chart is missed. Now the chart is not with you. It is somewhere missed, misplaced, isn't it? So that's why you're now worried. Where to go, what to do, what not to do, Who is this guy? Who is that person? Why this situation for me? Why not this situation for them? You're getting a lot of confusion. But remember one thing: when you trust, when you trust Paramatma, when you trust your God, just leave everything alone. Never ever bother about it. Just lead the life the way it comes. Just lead the life with a full of acceptance. You don't need to doubt, not even an inch of iota of doubt. You should never have in the mind. Then everything fall in place, my dear friends. Maybe it takes time. Do not worry. Don't hurry up. Right? Many times this is not happening. Let's change it. That's not happening. Let's close it. It's not good. Leave him. This is not good. Leave it. Cut off. So those decisions, all these things, never ever take in the hurry up. Okay. Always go with the acceptance mind. Then what will happen is slowly, slowly, slowly things will fall in place. Nature knows. That means Paramatma knows what to be done for you at what time. Because he has prepared your itinerary, friends. He has already prepared your itinerary. All your chart is prepared and it is with him. But you don't know to refer yourself. Okay, at what age you have to get married, at what age you have to get the children, which accident will happen to you, what is the kind of again relief for that, everything is decided. It is nothing is there here to kind of a decision, whatever it may. But only one thing is there. See the situation, the major events are decided, all the minor things, whatever you do here, with your own mind, with your own conscious mind and willpower. What we have willpower. So you can change. For example, you have to go to Bombay. Okay, that's one place which is given to you in the itinerary. You'll go to Bombay. Inside the Bombay, which are the places, right? So those things you can do minor changes. Likewise, in our life also, minor changes is always possible because we are meant for co-creation. So that's what the power of the God. I am the son of the God means what? So the God has given some powers to us. He has given a willpower. The willpower is there to you in order to do some changes in your own life. By what means? By your own thoughts. Thoughts will decide your future. Thoughts will lead to the destiny. Thinking leads to the destiny, my dear friends. So our destiny, we can do some modifications with our own thoughts. That power is there with you, definitely. But there are major events which are already decided. You can't change it. You're not going to change at all because those events are given to your life because basing on your past life and your own choice which has made in the Urdhva-lokas, upper worlds. You already made a choice. Likewise, friends. So never ever blame anybody for your things happening in your life. It may be good things, bad things, the much better things or marvelous things, whatever it may be. Never ever blame anybody. Never ever depend on others. The reason is for everything of your life, it's completely designed by you. It's completely taken by you and came to the Earth planet. Then why do you worry about all others? Why do you blame others? There's no point in doing that. Because you are doing, since you don't have realization, you're not doing sadhana, you're not doing meditation, you don't have spiritual wisdom. That's why you try to blame, keep on blaming others, keep on depending on others. So the first statement here, friends, you can't afford to depend upon the others in your life, number one. In Bhagavad Gita also, very much given, Vedavyasa has told this. Udarida atmanam avasedayat. Okay, so this is the meaning of this is Udaredat atmanam. That means your own soul, you have to upgrade. That means your own soul, you have to always try to evolve. You should never ever downgrade your soul evolution, friends. So that means you are completely responsible in order to light your own lamp. Light your lamp. That means you're inside whatever soul consciousness, Atma Jyoti, which is there. You have to light that lamp. Always you must do yourself. Nobody can else come and can light the candle. Okay? Light the candle for you. That's not possible, friends. So especially this Appo Dipo, this word is coined by Gautam Buddha. At what stage of his life he has uttered this statement, great statement is, friends, So the stage has come where Gautam Buddha is leaving his physical body, especially. So in the last final stage of his life, there are more or less 500 disciples are there. Everybody is standing. He has told everybody to come and come and witness the final journey, the final stage of my journey. Everybody came, assembled, in front of Gautam Buddha. He was just lying down, and especially the Ananda. Ananda is the one of the great disciple of Gautam Buddha. He was there with him for 40 long years. He used to, he's one of the relative actually, Gautam Buddha's relative. But he used to serve him, he used to wash his clothes, like that, is lot of connectivity is there between Ananda and Gautam Buddha. So he was living life, he was breathing, lost his breath he was taking. Then he called everybody, and everybody was there. He was telling, I'm leaving now, I'm leaving my physical body. Then Gautam Buddha asked, so Swamiji, you are here, we have been with you for a long time. We have no direction now. If we leave this physical earth, then who is going to guide us day to day? And nobody is there with us. How do we, continue our journey on this earth planet? Right? Who is going to take care of that? So that's what he was, asking Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha, final one word he has, uttered. After that, no more words. He has left his physical body, the physical plane. So that is Appo deepo bhava. You have to be a light unto yourself. That is the meaning of that. Appo deepo bhava. That means be a light unto yourself. Light your own lamp. Light your own the candle. Whatever is there inside light, that inside light has to be lit by yourself. Nobody else can do that. So that is the meaning of that. Be a light unto yourself. So friends, so this is a statement given by Gautam Buddha at his last days of life. So that's why now we are trying to understand this statement in the different perspective, with the different masters, what they have quoted. See, in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, through Vedavyasa, has written Mahabharata. So through that, so what he's trying to say is, so you are responsible for the evolution of your soul. You never need to downgrade your soul evolution. You always must be doing your soul evolution. So, it should be evolved by yourself. Nobody else will do that. That's what he's telling. So in the Ramana Maharshi, especially, friends, Guruye Guru, that means, friends, what will happen is, Ramana Maharshi stated this great statement. It means, if you have Shraddha, Saburi, these two are the main important two things, my dear friends. The two factors. Even Shirdi Sai is to use these two words. If you have Shraddha, you have Saburi, then everything else will happen to you. Everything else you can achieve on this planet, Earth. Friends, so especially if you don't have interest, especially let's say your son, if he has to study something and he has to pass the examinations, everything he must do by himself. Okay? Even so, your children, they have taken a birth through you. It doesn't mean that everything you can do for them. You can never do that. The only thing is you can facilitate what to do, what to do, what not to do, what facilities they wanted, you can create. But all other thing else need to be done by themselves. They have to study well, they have to attend the classes, they need to get good marks. Like that, they have to evolve in the physical life, I'm telling you. Likewise, friends, even if your kids have to get married, what they need to do, they need to settle in the life properly, and they may need to choose their life partner, all that. Then only thing is you will guide them, you will mentor them. So that's how everybody has to depend on themselves. There is no question of depending on others, not even on parents, my dear friends. If somebody feel that my parents have earned the crores of money for me, so why should I work? That's the foolish thing, isn't it? So whenever he depend on his parents, on their money, what does he do? How does he learn? How does he learn the wisdom? Everything he has to work, pin to pin, he has to work and learn himself. There's no question of gaining anything from their parents, isn't it? His parents have earned good money because they have shown their caliber. They have done a lot of hard work, planning. Then they executed, they got money. Now, similarly, you also need to go through the same experience. How can you depend on the money given by the parents? How come you do that? You cannot be lazy like that. You have to depend on yourself, on your own food, study, work well, and increase your efficiency, having the great wisdom, spiritual wisdom, be so stable, mentally stable, highly energetic, and a high amount of mental energy with you. You can achieve anything in the life. Why not? You have all the capability within you. We keep saying, you are the son of the God. Your whole universe is within you. What is less with you? You are always superior. You're never inferior, my dear friends. When you are not inferior, you're not, no way, any other person is greater than you on this earth planet. Try to remember this. Always, with respect to the power I'm talking about. Not with respect to money, all these things, status, property. I'm not talking about all this. With respect to your own soul consciousness, your own the inner potential, the inner energy, nobody is greater than you, nobody is lesser than you. All are equal. All are same. In that case, only the difference is how do you tap that energy? How do you access that soul energy? Or how do you access that infinite energy within you? That is through your soul own sadhana. You have to just kill the mind and intellect, whatever is there. This has to be suppressed. This has to be succumbed. Then what will happen is the body gets the complete energy, soul energy can be received, and a lot of intelligence will come, and you have everything to do. And of course, the mind has to be listen. Mind has to always listen your soul direction. The soul has to guide the mind. Whatever soul says, the mind has to listen. But most of the times it's ulta, my dear friends. The mind says we listen that. Mind says this is even though it's good, it's not good. So let's go for that. It is guiding you. That's where you get into mistakes. You get into the wrong direction. But if there is a buddhi, so buddhi is guiding mind is guiding the physical body. This is the sequence. The first of all, soul is the like the top boss. Okay, the highest authority, soul. Then it try to guide the intellect, what to do, what not to do. The directions will come. The complete energy will come to the intellect. The intellect has to drive the mind. It has to guide the mind. So once the intellect is guiding the mind, yes, it can do good job. Then mind can pass the directions in the form of thoughts to the physical body. Then the physical body starts working as per that. So this is the order it works. In that order, the physical body is the least important. The highest important is soul, friends. So these you need to remember a lot. That's why. So whatever you want to learn, anybody want to learn, anybody want to excel in their life, they have to depend on their own abilities. No question of depend upon any other people. No question of dependency. No question of expectation. All this should not be there. You have to come out of that. That is why Guru. That means you have Shraddha. For example, you are a student. You go and sit in a class. Though the lecturer is a great person, a awardee, whatever it may be, if he keep on teaching Sanskrit, for example, in the class, you can't be able to learn because you don't have Shraddha, Saburi. Both are missing. Guri is not there. What is Guri, friends? For example, we are doing meditation. What is Guri for us? Guru. That means your Guri means your Shraddha. What is the Shraddha? We need to have Guri on our breath. That is our breath. The breath, if you catch all the breath, then with the breath you go inside. Step by step, you can get inside. That's how your meditation will be deepened. Similarly, anywhere, this formula is simple. If you have interest, the complete your focus and attention, if you keep it there, right? So the whatever the lecturer or your teacher is teaching you to go inside. Otherwise, whatever the great things he teaches never go inside. There's no use of it. That is why the whatever education, whatever you are learning is depending upon absolutely on yourself, not on the teacher. Always understand this. Learning never depends upon the teacher. Learning depends upon your own interest, Shraddha, Saburi. So try to remember this. Please follow this in your life. Friends, next thing is Gautam Buddha said, Prarthana chodo, sadhana pakado. Friends, so other thing is, for example, see one more example, if you try to consider, many people get diseases in their life, even physical life, isn't it? So whenever they get diseases, What is happening, friends? Try to observe. So all the time they try to blame this situation, environment, or the people. So many things they do. Of course, your lifestyle you have to make responsible yourself, because the lifestyle you never learned, that wisdom is not there with you, so you follow the wrong lifestyle. But there are many diseases which comes from the previous karmas, the past life karmas, friends. So for which you are to be made responsible. Nobody else can be made responsible. That you already know it, right? So that's the law of karma says. So there is a cause in the previous life, the effect you are observing now. There is a law of cause and effect, isn't it? So now in these situations, what will happen is, in these situations also, the disease is born because of your own karmas. You need to experience that. You have to go through that. No need to blame any other person. At the same time, no need to go to the doctor. If you go to the doctor also, doctor cannot solve it. Of course, for the relief, temporary relief, you can definitely approach the doctor. Especially, you can approach the natural-based doctor, whatever the holistic kind of doctors, instead of the modern medical systems, which may give you a lot of side effects also. So that's how what you need to understand always is, whatever the even diseases comes to you, your physical body, it's all because of you, because of your own, the previous karmas and the current lifestyle. So this is only the thing. So when you know this thing, then how do you blame any other things, friends? How do you depend upon the doctor also? Doctor cannot solve. You will never solve, my dear friends. Only when you pass through that, when you melt your karma, that means with your great wisdom and with your great sadhana, the great energy what you receive, you can definitely melt all your karmas in a single life. Same life you can melt, my dear friends. That's how the great masters have done. The practice they have done the more amount of time, the innumerable, lot of amount of time they spent on the sadhana. The great masters I'm talking about, they spent in a single life, they have just melted all their karmas, all the past life karmas are wiped out, then they became clean slate. Now your slate is clean, just whiteboard. There's no mark, no dot, no black dot on that whiteboard. Such is the kind of slate you achieve by the end of the life. At least this life, at least you try. If not, the next life definitely possible. But if you don't try, if you don't attempt to do that, you can never do it in next so many lives, friends. For example, so that's why. So these kind of any kind of issues, you never know. You never need to depend on others. The solution is there within you. That's what I'm trying to stress on that. Same time, friends. So many of the people, without knowing, without having wisdom, they eat non-vegetarian, chicken, whatever it may be. What will happen? It creates lot of negative karma. Now, when you have eaten that, it means you have killed and you have eaten that non-vegetarian food. It means it has created a lot of negative karma. These negative karmas definitely you have to suffer next life. No doubt on that. So whenever you are suffering, what will happen? You are blaming others. Actually, you cannot blame others, because these negative karmas you have done in the past. You have eaten a lot of mutton, chicken, everything. Now that same karmas are coming back to you and hitting you at different stages in the life. Of course, the God is great. The universe, the Paramatma is so great, that so kind enough that it doesn't give all the karmas in one life at a time. Otherwise, you will be busted. So because we are the children, right? We are the children of Him. So He is so graceful, so compassionate on us. That's why He tries to give all your previous karmas. Out of the 20%, He will give you to undergo in this life. They are called prarabdha karmas, my dear friends. You will have to undergo only 20%. Then remaining balance will be left to the next life. You'll be continuing like this. Okay. So that's why. So whenever you do this, negative karmas, friends, I'm telling you, whatever you need to learn in one life. For example, in this life, you're not somebody is doing a lot of violence, killing animals and eating still non-vegetarian, all these things. If he's doing whatever he's supposed to learn in one life, in one life, then he'll be extending that all the learnings for the next 50 lives. He keep spending the next 50 lives for just paying all the karmas, because you're increasing karmas, no? You're increasing a lot of karmas day by day, year by year, you're increasing. Then this will be filed up and given to you for next 50 lives. Unnecessarily, you're elongating your number of lives. Otherwise, you have a great chance in front of you. For example, Valmiki you take. He was a great hunter in the forest for his own food and family. But once he got a wisdom, he turned into the Valmiki became a Maharshi and he written a Ramayana. Try to understand this. In a single line, once you got the realization, now you got transformed. So that's how everything is possible for everybody, friends. Only thing is we are not trying out and we are not going in that the way of our journey is not like that. So once we take that wisdom, once you do sadhana, everything comes in line. Okay, that's how, friends. Always try to remember these are the great statements which we are discussing today. You have to remember, you have to implement in your life. Now, so Gautam Buddha said, Prarthana chodo, sadhana pakado. Many of the people, for every problem, they go to the temple or a mosque or a church, they go and pray. I wanted this, Swamiji. So my problem is like this, my difficulties are like this, I have these desires, please fulfill me. So you're trying to, you are telling your wish list to God, in front of God, you're telling. But who is there to solve your problems, my dear friends? Nobody is there. Okay? Everything is inside you. You don't need to tell anybody. There's nobody listen to you. Try to understand. You can't communicate anything with the words to anybody, my dear friends. Of course, your thoughts will communicate anything to anybody because that's a frequency. You can communicate to others. Just keep on talking, won't make any sense. Only thing is go inside of you, increase your energy levels, increase your wisdom, then the answer will come from inside. That's called your inner voice. That is called intuition. It starts from inside. With a great meditation sadhana, with a great amount of intellect and so-called swadhyaya we do. With that, what happens? The birth of your intuition starts. Your intuition is your inner ability, the inner core. So that start working, friends. Then it tells you everything to you. Whatever the question you put, any kind of question in this universe, related to you, related to the universe, related to your other people, whatever it may be, every answer will come inside of you. So that's the benefit of meditation, my dear friends. So that's how. So never ever do any prarthana outside, doing prarthana, nothing will happen, no result will come. And only thing is, so chodo the prarthana and pakdo the sadhana. Sadhana, increase the sadhana. That's what I'm telling. The answers will come inside. Okay. Now, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, what he said, idol worship is not stepping stone, but it's a obstacle. Friends, all the idols which are created and which are the great temples have been established, isn't it? Our forefathers, the previous generations, they have done the beautiful monuments, beautiful temples everywhere, all across the India. Friends. So what exactly a idol represents to us? In fact, try to remember God is everywhere. God is in the idol. God is in me. God is in you everywhere. Mamatma sarva bhutatma. In that sense, even the stone, we have a culture. Our Indian culture is we pray for stone, we pray for tree, we pray for the animal. We do everything, friends. The reason is we try to identify the soul consciousness in everything. Okay. At the same time, this idol worship is given to us, especially in order because everybody has got a great difficulty to go inside, to do your own sadhana, to go inside. Everybody, they have their own difficulty. They are not able to travel inside. The inner journey, they are not able to do it. Always they are working with the outer senses, the outer world, isn't it? So that's when at least the idol is kept such a way that whatever you need to pray, the inner your own inner soul, you're trying to see the same reflection in the God, in the form of God. So that means you try to communicate with the God, saying that he is a part of you actually. You're trying to make that reflection in the form of God. Okay, so that's how you communicate. Slowly, what happened? You slowly you get silent into silent mode. Then you are connected to your own inner. Actually, the inner, whatever the God which is you are seeing in the form of idol, that is everything is there within you. So only thing is you can't connect as easily. Then you are keeping outside as a symbol. It's all symbolization. It's called as a symbolization. You are kept outside, and then you start praying, start communicating with him. Slowly, what happens? You forget all that outer thing, then you enter inside. Finally, that only happens, my dear friends. When you go into silent mode, you connect your own soul. Just as a kind of a that some of the tools, there are some of the tools, temple, such as mantra chanting. Why do you do mantra chanting? Do more and more mantra chanting, then you become again silent. So go inside again. So everything is for to make your mind empty. Especially in temple, when you go there, all other things will be cut off. Your mind and focus is on idol, on the God. So that's how, friends. Definitely, it always all this environment will help you in order to go more and more inside. It will help you. Now, so try to see another thing. Jesus Christ said. So Swami Dhyana said, idol worship is not stepping stone, but it's an obstacle. Yes. So what happens is many of the people nowadays they are praying. The way they are praying is with a lot of blind beliefs they are doing. They put a lot of the puspa, this, that, as if everything is God is there only. God is never me, within you, within. They are not able to find that. They are only thinking that God is there in that idol. So they keep on doing it. And the way now the things are going in temples and everywhere, with the money, they are doing a lot of pujas. If you don't give money, no puja. If you don't give money, not even ticket is given to you to see the God. So that is not the kind of devotion we don't need. We never need. We need a true devotion. This is not the devotion, friends. This is a commerciality. Anyway, so that's how this the idolship should not be an obstacle to your inner growth. It becomes an obstacle if you do in that way, right? So Jesus Christ said, "As you sow, so you reap." That's what we already discussed in the previous classes. Whatever we sow, whatever we have in the mind, same thing will come as a reflection in the physical life. If you have just planted something here, your inner side, whatever you planted, the same reflection, the same thing will be manifested outside. So that is the reason. So first, make your inner purified. Trikarana Suddhi. Make your inner completely purified. Then whatever you see the outer is the reflection of inner, my dear friends. So what we say is, inner is the intent, outer is the creation. Inner is the intent, outer is the creation. So that means whatever you keep inside, same thing will be implemented outside. The same way, as you think, so you become. As your mind, so you become. So that's how these great statements you need to always remember. That's why you have to be so careful about your words, about your thinking, about your doings. Everything must be so careful, must be so purified, my dear friends. Then everything else, whatever happens through you, around you, from others, everything will be in a great sense. It is wonderful. All the results will be wonderful. No doubt about that. Because see, the God has given everything to you here to enjoy, not to worry, not to suffer. Maybe some past life karmas, because the suffering may come some or other time it may come, but you can eventually pass through that also. How do you pass through? The reason is you have a lot of energy by doing meditation. I have great wisdom, so that I accept that. I never reject it. Whatever happens in my life, let's say I lost my money, I have nothing today. So what? So what? What next? I just only think what next? What next for me? I take that approach. If I lost suddenly my something, a beloved one, somebody lost. So what? Definitely he's reaching to the higher world. He's going to be happy. I know about myself. Who am I? I know. Who is he also I know. Then why do you worry about it? You don't need to worry about it, friends. You don't need to worry about anything may happen in the life. Be ready to face any challenges. Only when you are a realized person, you are a sadhak, you are the meditation practitioner, then definitely you can face any situation, anytime, whatever it comes. That the true acceptance comes, that will flower in you, blossomed in you. Okay. So that's why remember these things. So friends, Seth wisdom says we create our own reality all the times. That's what so far we discussed. All the reality, whatever we create outside, it can be small to the big situations, right? Small to the big situations. Everything will be created up by us. Even day in, day out, even myself, I keep checking what is going on inside me. Whatever is happening inside me, the thoughts, the energy, the vibrations, what is coming out of me, I make sure that they are pure always. Always they try to be positive, otherwise miraculous or positive. I never go below that. Any situation may happen, but if the karma, because of past karma, something comes in between, an obstacle, it stands in front of me, I'm ready to accept it. I don't reject it, I don't repent, I don't get into sadness or disappointment, nothing. Okay, accept it, because my God, my Father is giving me, my God is giving me, my Paramatma is giving me. Go through the situation now. Go through it. Yes, I go through. Next, you will take me to the next step. Why do you worry? Isn't it? See, the darkness comes. After that, light comes. The darkness will be expelled. Again, after that, the day will come, night will come. Right? Full moon come, new moon come. Everything comes and goes. What is permanent here? Nothing is permanent. Right? Friends, see, the another thing we observe, mission of the Ramakrishna mission, they say that Atmano Mokshatam Jagadhitya Jagadhitya. That means the first is your Atma to be getting moksha, then you look after the Loka Kalyana. Jagadhitya. So Jagadhitya means like you have to wish for the world to be happy. First, your own kalyana. That means your own life need to be realized. Moksha. You should get moksha first. Then the world will get into the realization. That's the next step. Loka kalyana is next. But swayam kalyana. That means your own kalyana. Your own moksha is first. So that is the statement they have given. So they follow, right? That's why one's own liberation is important. Next comes to the welfare of the world, my dear friends. Once you realized that, you can definitely take care of the welfare of the world later on, right? So at the same time, so the Dhyana will remove darkness in life and fill with the huge cosmic light. This is called the real Diwali. What is Diwali, friends? We always say that Diwali means bursting crackers, the whatever the other meanings of whatever the other meanings are there. Actually, that is not the correct meanings. Okay, the actual meaning is Diwali means you are filling you are filling yourself through meditation. You are filling yourself with the great light and all the darkness. What is the darkness? The ignorance. The ignorance is the darkness, right? Your wisdom is the light. So you will be filling yourself with a great amount of wisdom. That means the great amount of light is filled within you. So that is the real Diwali, my dear friends. Now, the PSSM fundamental principle is be a light unto yourself. Right? It's a great statement. The PSSM, one of the most fundamental principle is be a light unto yourself. That means you light your own lamp. Nobody else comes and do it here. So with these great examples, so I would like to tell you once again, the Appo Deepo bhava. Appo Deepo bhava is the greatest principle in everybody's life, my dear friends. You must follow it without fail. Okay, so let's go for meditation with this, my dear friends. So after that, we'll go to the holistic lifestyle. So let's do the meditation now for 20 minutes, then we'll come back. Right. Sit in meditation. Whoever know the meditation, go to the posture, take the posture of meditation. Clasp your fingers, cross your legs, close your eyes, take away your spectacles. Start observing your breath. Start observing your natural, simple breath. Switch off your lights. If any lights are there around you, please switch off. Always try to make it dark and then do the meditation. So with the great wisdom we have discussed now, Appo Deepo bhava, we have to improvise ourselves. Nobody else is there outside to improvise us. Not even your parents, not even your relatives, not even your friends. Nobody will improvise you. You have to improve yourself. Everything depends on you. Everything is inside you. Don't worry about anything outside. Nothing is going to replace the inside of you. Such is the infinite power. You have it. Only thing is you are not able to access. because of your obstacles of the mind, lot of thoughts in the mind. Because of that, your own mind, your own purpose, the turbulence in the mind is not allowing your infinite potential or infinite energy to pass through you. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Go to the deep meditation, friends. Get into the deeper state, deeper state. Go on, observe your breath. Never ever think anything. If any thought comes also, focus again to the breath. On the nostril, especially on the nostril, focus and bring back your attention to the breath. Be with your breath, natural breath, my dear friends. Natural breath, be with your breath. Do not think anything. If you get any thoughts, bring back your attention to the breath. Always try to be with breath. It will empty your mind. Be with your natural breath. Whatever comes to the mind, you should never travel with any thought. You should come back. Come back to the breath again. It's the most simplest meditation technique. Anapanasati. Ana means in breath. Apana means out breath. Sati means be with them. Be with your breath. You are an observer. You are a grand witness to your own breath. You are not going to modify any breath. No control on the breath. No concentration on the breath. Only observation. బాయిలోని మౌన మనసులోని శూన్య శ్వాసದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ. That is called meditation. ಶ್ವಾಸ ಅನುಸಂಧಾನ. ಶ್ವಾಸ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. Be with your breath. ಶ್ವಾಸ ಅನುಸಂಧಾನ. That is called meditation. We are the sons of the God. We never need to worry about anything. Be it anything, my dear friends. We are all the sons of we are all the children of the God. Everything is given to us. It will be given to you. The God, Paramatma, our Father. Father is living the heaven. Father who is there in the higher lokas. The entire cosmos. It will take care of everything of you. It knows what to do for you. You never ever need to worry about it. Yes, you need to be patient. You need to wait for some time to get all the things. Whatever you need, it will come. If it doesn't come, accept it. Ask your Father. He will give you. Ask him once again through your meditation. Through your meditation, make a sankalpa, release your thought. It will happen. God will listen to you. Your Father will listen to you. Your material success, your material status, your health, your relationships, your success, your failures, all these things are well known to our Father. He knows very much, everything he knows. Don't need to worry about it. He will give you everything on time, right time. Be patient. Keep doing sadhana. Keep doing meditation all the times. Learn the wisdom, spiritual wisdom all the times. Then your Father is always with you. He will take care of you. In the meditation, you can talk to your Father. In the meditation, Father will talk to you. In prayer, you will talk to Father. You will be talking to Father. But in meditation, Father will talk to you. You don't need to worry. Be with your natural breath, my dear friends. Be with your natural breath. All the birds are happy. All the animals are happy. They are all leading beautiful life. They are all loving themselves. They are all living as per his Father. Their Father, our Father is one and the same. There is no difference. All the animal beings, they have complete trust on their Father, on the nature. That's how they are leading a happy life. We are suffering because we never believe Father. We never trust Him. We never connect Him. We lost the connectivity of Father. Hence, we are not able to get anything in our life. We are leading miserable lives because we disconnected from our Father, from the nature. Through meditation, we are reconnecting to our own Father, to our own soul consciousness. That is why meditation is always essential to every one of us in order to reconnect to your own Father, to your own God, your own infinite soul. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Be with your natural breath. Be with your breath. Last 1 minute, final 1 minute of meditation. Be with your natural breath. Last 30 seconds, final 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds, my dear friends. Final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Just put your palms on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly look at your hands, look at your palms, and slowly take away your hands. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Become aware of your body, become aware of your surroundings, then slowly come back. Slowly come back. Yes, friends. So let's learn about holistic lifestyle today. Part of holistic lifestyle, 3 items are there. Totally 4 things are there. You need to learn. One is paneer, other is cheese, other is ice cream, the other one is cool drinks. Friends, so once you know the knowledge about this, definitely you'll be able to come out of these all the non-holistic foods. So many of the times we are suffering with many diseases because of the ignorance about some of the things. The ignorance is materialistic ignorance, spiritual ignorance. Ignorance will be at different levels, my dear friends. So that's how with our materialistic ignorance, we try to always use these items, then we will suffer. There are a lot of suffering, friends. So that's why we have to be careful about it. Now, let's know about paneer. Paneer is prepared by adding chemicals like acids to milk. Okay. they'll add acids to the milk. So you can understand one more thing. What happens? The milk gets curdled, it can convert into curd and then turns into paneer. So that's how it happens. Once they add a acid to the milk, then it get converted into the curd kind of the curd. Then it comes into the paneer. The format of paneer it will come. So this paneer contains all the steroids, antibiotics, and enzymes that are given to the production of milk. Friends, this milk what they use in normal paneer available outside. So the milk is A1 milk. That is the English cow, whatever milk they extract. In that milk, already we learned earlier, in that milk there are a lot of antibiotics, steroids. They give the steroids and hormonal injections to that animal. So that is cow. They are like English cow. So they give it so that they get more amount of milk, about 20 liter per one cow. They try to extract in a per day basis. So that's why they use hormonal injections for yielding more milk from every animal. So that's the practice they do. Okay, it's a bad practices. So when they do that, so that entire these whatever antibiotics and the steroids, whatever enzymes what they use for the animal, that will go through the milk. It will through whenever you eat this paneer made out of this kind of milk, it will go into your body. It does a lot of the malfunctioning. It will try to change your hormonal structure. Then totally the hormonal imbalance starts. So that's why we have to be careful before eating this, paneer, what is made up here. Okay. Next, cheese. Friends, how the cheese is made nowadays, it is being prepared artificially without fermentation. The fermentation is the most important thing. So to make this, especially the paneer, this cheese, but they're not doing so. So what they do is they try to make it artificial. That's not good for health. Only fermented cheese available means you can consume. Now, ice cream. Friends, especially ice cream, if you see, what is there in the ice cream? Milk is there, fat is there, sugar is there, artificial coloring is there, and flavors are there. Only these are the things. So with all this, whatever substances they are used in the ice cream, it's very, very bad. Especially nowadays, we all love so much. Even for the taste of tongue, the children, most of the children, they are always they wanted to eat ice cream. That's what they do. Sometimes elders also, for the taste of tongue, they try to eat it. But the problem is what is there inside it? The milk, even milk, that's very bad. Fat, animal fat, that's totally really dangerous. Sugar, white sugar, you know very well about it by this time. Artificial colors, that is chemicals, all this. When all these kind of substances are there, when you use it, what happens? It's going to be much more dangerous to the body, right? Friends, many of the children, by eating this, this ice creams and all this thing, they get the heart blocks start developing in the heart. Arteries, the heart, the blockage starts developing. So that's very dangerous, friends. That's why we should avoid this, whatever the high fat component within this ice creams and all, which is definitely going to be harmful to the children. And also, the cold ice cream, what they do is they do harmful for the alimentary canal, that is food pipe, the food pipe which is going inside, right? So this cold ice creams is going to do a lot of harm, especially. So it's not all correct. Okay. So the first thing is, even nowadays, unscientifically, when you go to marriage and all, at the end of the food, they try to give you the ice cream. That's not our culture. Ultimately what happened, everything got, so everything is malfunctioning, basically manipulated. The reason is, when you take ice cream at the end of the food, generally when you are trying to take the food, that means when you see the food with your eyes, the inside, the secretion starts within your digestion system. The secretion starts. Okay. Just if you look at the food, that is the kind of response how the body will react when you see the food. Now, when you started eating, that the secretions will keep on happening. You are just pumping the food inside. Both will be mixed properly. So the mixing will happen with the help of the secretions. Then digestion takes place. But when you add this ice cream at the end of the the meal, the ice cream actually is in a very cold nature. When it goes inside, the fire, that is digestion juices, the fire, it is fire actually, it is agni. So the agni, that will get cooled down, my dear friends. It will dilute the digestion what is taking place will be diluted. So it leads to a lot of wastage inside you. So that is why often and quite often this eating ice cream is very harmful, my dear friends. It will damage your digestion capability and all the digestion, the functionality will be spoiled with the help of with the eating of these ice creams. So be careful about it. Now, so cool drinks, especially consumption of very cold substances, will affect the digestive system. Same thing, same principle here also, like ice cream. So because it's also very cold, right? Next, every 100 ml of Pepsi or Coke contains 40 grams of sugar. So if you're dumping this much sugar into the blood, friends, by drinking cold drink, what may happen to your physical body? Just analyze, imagine. It's very dangerous. That is high amount of sugar. That means the glucose levels in the blood increases too much. So that tends to convert as a fat, and a lot of other things happens. Diabetes start, and the BP will start, and many other problems will start, and the blood becomes acidic. Some cancer cells will form, tumors will come, many things will happen because of this excessive sugar. So please avoid this immediately, right? So friends, here mudra for kidney problems. What is the mudra? See here, kidney mudra. Observe here how to do this. So this kidney mudra will try to solve especially the kidney related issues. So even the stone and any other issues with respect to you're doing kidney dialysis. So try to use this mudra. Okay, after curing you can get discontinue it. No need to continue this. Okay, see here. You have to show this like this. Okay, now these two fingers just come and touch at the base of almost at the base of this thumb. Okay, keep it like this. Then keep the thumb on the back of this like this. Simple. So this thumb will be on the back of the middle finger or whatever, the ring finger on the back of the ring finger. Then the other two fingers will be straight upward. Then keep it like this. Okay. Take 3-4 breaths before doing this. And after that, you start this. This is the kidney mudra. Okay. Sit like this and practice. So this is the kidney mudra, friends. Right. So all the kidney issues, whatever is there, it will resolve. Keep resolving it. Now, this practice for 15-20 minutes. Then after, prana mudra for 15 minutes. So this is the one mudra which is very helpful for anybody who's suffering from the kidney issues. Now, let's understand what are the reasons for kidney failures and kidney issues. Especially urinary retention. They are going to keep the urine for a long time. Without urination, they try to hold it. That's not good. Not drinking much water, not eating on time, lack of sleep, artificial cool drinks will drink, wearing tight nylon jeans, clothes, and all these things, using too much alcohol and taking drugs causes the bladder diseases, urinary bladder diseases, friends. All these are the reasons. What is the natural lifestyle which you can take? It's not good to urinate while standing. Always urinate while sitting. So that's much more helpful for the kidney issues. Must have the muscle massaging twice a week. The muscle massaging. Whoever is having kidney issues, they have to do the muscle massaging twice a week with any oil or whatever it may be. And consuming 1 glass of hot water in the morning and night. Okay, hot water. Bathing with too much hot water is not good for the health. Food must be chewed properly. It must be melted in the mouth itself. Properly melt it. Now, what are the remedies, friends? If you consume the banana pulp or raw banana palya means curry, for 2 times in a week, stones will not form, but all they are formed, they'll be dissolved. Okay. Consume 1 cup of water, 2 spoons of cow's urine. The Goarka we mentioned, no? before meals, 2 times a day to dissolve the crystals, to dissolve the stones, kidney stones. Drink sandalwood with little pinch of sandalwood in 1 cup of water to prevent the bad smell of urine. If there is a urine obstruction, that means urine is not properly coming out. Then add 1 cup of coconut water, 1 spoon of honey, 2 cardamom seeds and drink it. Consuming poppy seeds, kasakasi decoction for urinary inflammation, any kind of a burning sensation on the urine, so you can do this. Consuming cumin decoction at bedtime for urinary diseases is also helpful. So then sugarcane should be chewed daily to dissolve these kidney stones. If anybody is having a sugarcane, these kidney stones especially, in order to melt them, direct sugarcane should be chewed properly. Shunti kasaya, mint kasaya, cinnamon kasaya, daily in the morning is good for urinary disease. Any one of this, you can always consume, friends. So please go through once again, and in the leisure time, just make a notes. Neatly you can note down. Start practicing any of the things. Need not practice all the things. Whichever is applicable, which is convenient to you in the house, in your kitchen, what is available, what is convenient for you, that particular things, many options we are given you, right? Any other option you try. Practically, you have to test it, and then it will work, right, friends? So, thank you, friends. Thanks for your patient listening. And please subscribe Mahavatar TV, our YouTube channel, and Mahavatar Foundation expresses sincere thanks to all the masters who participated. So namaste. Let's have some question and answers. We'll open the session for only question and answers. Right. So anyone is having questions, please raise the questions. Otherwise, just express yourself. So how did you feel today's meditation? And any doubts are there, you can ask. How is the meditation? How is the spiritual concept? Did you understand fully? Any doubts are there? You can raise. Yes, friends, you can unmute yourself and talk. Anita madam, Anuja, Bala madam, Bharati, Meena.
Sir, today is very much noise of Navratra. So,
Yes, ma'am.
today there is very much noise from Navratra function outside our society.
Oh, okay, okay.
So in meditation, concentration is very less.
Okay, no issue. Practice in daytime again. Okay. Whenever you get time,
Okay, sir.
keep practicing. I will tell you, every
Okay, sir.
10 minutes you get, just close your eyes, set down your mind. Close your eyes and set down your mind. That's all.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you. Anuja. Yes, Bala madam, you are there? Meena.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Yeah, today meditation was good, and I think the time is keep on increasing for me that I can sit more time. And what I feel is that if I sit for more than half an hour, I'm getting sleep.
You're getting sleep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So I think that's very much required. You need to increase.
Yes.
So what will happen is, when body needs more energy, it will go into any position, any kind of a Bhangima. Bhangima means like this one kind of asanas. Okay.
Okay.
It gets into the sleep means that is the body's requirement. It takes a requirement. See, when you get into the no mind state, so at that point of time, your mind is not working.
Yes.
You're not doing it actually. You're not doing anything. Okay? It is taking natural position. Whatever it needs, it will take. Just allow it to happen. Okay? Then
Okay, sir.
slowly that state also will change. As you go on, it will change.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm traveling in the right path, or
Yeah.
is it I'm traveling in the right path?
Yeah. Right path. Right path. Absolutely. No issue.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The right way. First, let it happen. Let it happen. Whatever the amount of sleep you get, enjoy. Enjoy
Okay.
it. At least the yoga nidra will happen.
Yeah, but after the sleep, when I wake, I feel fresh.
Yes, that's
Like,
what I'm telling.
yes.
See, basically, whatever, like, deep sleep or deep meditation, both are one and the same.
Okay.
Okay. But unfortunately, deep sleep will not come in these days.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a quite uncommon having
Yeah.
a deep sleep.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So, how about the spiritual concept? Did you understand today?
Yeah, yes, sir. I understand.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Yes. So, Geeta Hemant, can you speak? I did not hear from you. I think you're there in the there. So, Geeta Hemant, are you there? Vidya. Sonika. Right. Okay. So, okay, friends. So, we'll close the session. So, thank you very much for joining the session. Thanks for all of you to give this occasion, this opportunity for Mahavatar Foundation. So, we express sincere thanks to all of you. My sincere thanks and pranams to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji. So, namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.